Hello, folks. How are you today? I will have this out on Monday, Monday, because I have a lot of videos out right now. I made a bunch of bonus videos when we had the assassination attempt on Trump, and I'm a 5.56 AR-15 type weapons specialist. I wanted to answer some questions, and in fact, I have another question that just came in for that, so maybe I'll shoot that. Well, time tonight. I may have time to shoot it tonight, and maybe I'll shoot that and get those. I've been putting out kind of right away. Not trying to capitalize on the excitement of what happened, but to answer questions for those who may have fears, or maybe watching to tell you don't have a fear of subscribing, please subscribe. But some people had like questions about this, like someone was telling me, doesn't the bullet tumble? In 1958, maybe, not now. The bullet does not tumble. The bullet doesn't tumble. It just doesn't do it. And they were asking about, a 22 is a M16 and 22. It's around the little tippy tip on the projectile is a little bit larger than a 22. That thing is hauling buttocks, and it's got a lot of pressure coming out of that barrel, and it's whipping. So they had some questions about that, and I decided I would answer those kind of immediately. But today I'm just kind of taking it easy. I was going to wash some dishes. That's fun. And I'm going to make balls. So it's word to your mother and balls to your dogs. I was going to make some of the balls that I make for my dog and other dogs. If anybody wants a ball, here you go, guys, or part of a ball. The little black dog, I found she would eat an entire ball. The ball was as big as her face almost, and she would eat the whole thing. Sadly, she did not make it, but we have the ground beef there. Then we get the dry ingredients, the bran flakes, and we got some wheat germ going there, wheat germ, and we're gonna have some of this. We're not gonna make balls on this video, but I will make it when I'm done. And oats, and then it has an egg, and then there's some wet ingredients. There's one more dry ingredient. Bring it down. This is I think the last dry ingredient. This and the salt, and then I would use the wet ingredients. The other wet ingredients. The beef is a wet ingredient. The egg is a wet ingredient. Then it has molasses in there, and it's got some cooking oil, some good quality oil. But if you want to see those balls, go back that way. Maybe I'll include it on here, but it's these balls that I make. So I found an alligator, and I made a video. Go back that way. It's a short, and you can see it, but I found an alligator. Ooh, scary. And I rescued the alligator, and then a cat was trying to eat the alligator. You'll have to see the video. It's, man, it was a close call. But this big fat cat, kind of looks like Grumpy Cat, but fat, was trying to eat the alligator. I mean, you don't need to eat an alligator. You got plenty of food. You are a liar. I don't know whose cat it was. I've never seen it before. So I opened the gate and I said, hey, what are you doing? I thought it had perhaps a mouse. So I scooped up the cat, between front legs, back legs, like this. And you be quiet. I didn't even scruff it. So I picked it up and I walked away and set it down. And it was looking at me, hey, that's my kill. And I said, get out of here, you dumb cat. But I rescued it. A lot of the cats in my neighborhood, even if they don't have a home, people feed them a lot of dry food, and they'll put up, I'll see like little cans. People will open a can and drop it down into the wash, which is right behind my house, and there's a lot of cats there. So when I was out there, I saw someone, and they waved to me, and I waved to them. I don't really, I'm not that friendly. So I come back in the house and take care of the alligator and drink some coffee. So I got the alligator situated, and there's a knock on the door. There's a ding, ding, ding on my doorbell. Now I have two different doorbells. One is on my gate, and then one is by the front. So I'm not sure where they're ringing it. I just see it, So it's ringing. It's like, I don't want to dive down and hide, because I have a lot of windows here. People might see me. It's kind of like we screen our calls. Do we screen our ding dong? But what if it's something I have to sign for, like a delivery? I do get those sometimes where I have to sign because they're dropping off live bugs or live worms for Tiger Lily. Go back that way, you'll see her doing that, eating some bugs and that. kind of thing. Also, people have sent me things and it has a signature. No one's really sent me anything of too much value, I don't think, with that cool looking shirt. Go back that way, you'll see that. And someone sent me a sticker, and someone sent me a few different things to try. But I don't think it's really a high money thing, more as they want to make sure it gets to me. So I don't know if they have to pay extra for signature required, I'm not sure, but I have had a couple of those things. I do appreciate it. If you want to send me anything, I'll put the address back down here. Someone sent me some gum. Someone sent me some candy to try, some low carb candy or lower carb candy, some keto products. Someone sent me $15. Oh, what did I say the amount? Someone sent me $15, 10 and a 5, and said, please get yourself something that you would like to try or eat or have coffee or whatever. Someone sent me a Starbucks card and things like that. So, yeah, thank you for all of you that do that. So I think, well, God, it is Saturday. Oh, I'm saying right now, I blew it. Woo, it's Saturday. And it was early afternoon, so either I get out there and sign for that, or I won't be able to get it till Monday. And I'll be like, oh, what is it? What is it? Is it the IRS coming after me? You know, do I owe whatever? You know, hopefully I don't. Did I go through a toll road and I didn't pay my 36 cents, and now it's gonna be $12? So I decided I'll go open it. So I hear the knocking, so now I know they're at the front door. So they've gone through the gate. I think they rang that bell, and then went to the gate and knocked at the door. So I opened the doors, and oh, hi, it was the same people that I'd waved to outside. And they had like a little van, kind of unmarked. It looked kind of like it could be someone that was a contractor for Amazon or one of the, or maybe some kind of delivery company that delivers more than most likely just, not like a Uber Eats or a Grubhub or a DoorDash, larger thing. Could be a catering company, I don't know, or someone that's fixing things. But it was a lady and a man, and they didn't really look like they were climbing up ladders and going into attics and putting new insulation. They looked, the man had a tie and a jacket, and it's hot out there. Man, aren't you hot? I didn't let them into my house because I don't know who they are. And the lady, she was probably, I would say my age, maybe a little bit older than me, and the man was probably in his 40s. And they said, hi, how are you? And we're with, and they showed me their like a little identification card or whatever, business card. And I'm not gonna say the name of it's a charity, so I don't say the name of it. Something like, we got food, and you may not have food, so we're gonna give you some food because you're probably hungry. Something like that. And it's a charity, and they give food and bring food out to help people. Now, I don't know if it's like Meals on Wheels where the food is already prepared. There was a van, so perhaps there's a heating element in there, or maybe they have like trays of food. I can't really tell. The van was parked this way, and I was like over here, and then this would be the front, and the back had like the doors like this. They didn't have the sliding door open, so I can't see. None of my business. I don't really care. So I don't need any help in that fashion. Knock on wood. Or what do you guys do? Throw salt over your shoulder? Okay, so I don't have to have that service. Now, was there a time in my life? Maybe. There's been some pretty close calls. Right now, I've been out of work since February, so I guess I'm sure I'm eligible for such a thing. So I thought maybe someone gave me my name, saying this guy right here hasn't been working for a long time. But no, it wasn't that at all. What it was, I'm not going to give names of people, locations of houses, or anything like that you could identify, because I'm just asking you, what do you make of this? Don't forget to subscribe. What do you what do you make of this? And I'm not that smart. I'm kind of I'm sure you can tell by my videos. This ain't Albert Einstein right here, or Hawkins, or something like that. So Big Bang Theory type person. No. I ain't Blossom. But so they asked me, they said, hey, do you know anything about these people? I'm not gonna say where they are, I don't point even, because I don't want to, about these people. And I said, I really don't. I say hello and goodbye if I see them out there. So I'm chucking my trash and they're chucking their trash into the dumpster. And that's about it. Hi, bye. I think I said Merry Christmas at Christmas time. It would be Christmas time, most likely. Unless you're an actor, then it's summertime and you're outside in your heavy coat. Ooh, I'm freezing. It's 98 degrees. But they asked me, do I know them? Because they have a high-end luxury SUV. And it's a 2023. And it's 2024 right now. So that thing's worth some money. And they said when what happened was they always meet the individual by the mailboxes. And because don't know if it's a he or she. The person says it's easier to meet at the mailboxes because people get lost. They do get lost in our complex. I don't know why. It's just a straight shot. You can't, once you're in, you kind of go like this, and you can like jet out this way. There'll be a couple of units this way, a couple of units this way, and then down, a couple of units there, a couple of units there. And then when it dead ends, you can't get out. You have to turn around. So one way in, one way out. But I said, oh, okay. And they said, so what happened a couple of weeks ago, and again today, is we always text them when we're there. They have an appointment time that we're going to be there. So we'll be there between, probably 11 and 1. We'll give you a quick text. I guess it's whatever they do to give out. Once again, is it a food bag? Is it a box of food? I do see those U.S. Department of Agriculture food for the needy or whatever, and it has like a green writing on it. I see those boxes sometimes, and a lot of times you'll see them tossed in the dumpster, and it'll be things like some kind of vegetables or soup or some clam chowder, but they eat the stuff they like and they just toss the rest. I've even eaten one or two things out of there, wash them off and put them to good use. But they were telling me they have in the garage, they have a lot of items. Now this is the word she used, we all kind of laughed. They have adult toys in there, and I go, what? Oh no, not adult. How should you say? Like things that you would, sports equipment, maybe like a watercraft. Maybe they have a jet ski or something, and they don't seem to be really in need. And I said, oh, are you guys doing an investigation? Maybe you could have them show you. What would you really show to show your need? It would have to be maybe you got a reference, maybe you were known in your church and the pastor, whatever the priest, whatever it may be, the monk, whoever it is, contacts a charity and say, hey, I have this family. I know that the man lost his full-time job. The woman was staying home with the kids, but she had a part-time job. She lost her job too. We gave them some money so they could pay their rent, but they have no job. They're on their 1 week, the week in the hole with EDD, the Employment Development Department here in California. Maybe they could use your assistance, and they say, oh yeah, we sure could. Well, thank you so much. Maybe we can get some food for the next couple of weeks until I can find another job, or the checks start coming up, EDD, that kind of thing. I guess that's what they would have to do, because how else are you going to really know you're in need? Do they run your social? I guess they could run your social security number and see. Maybe you have to provide that. When I was a member of the YMCA, they came up and asked me, was I a veteran? I said, yes, I am. And they said, do you have proof? And I said, in my wallet in the locker room, is there something wrong? No, we offer discounts. And I said, oh, I can always use a discount. So I go and show them my card, and they give me free membership at the YMCA. So I was paying I don't know, back then probably $22 a month, and they said, no, but it's free now for you, because we have a sliding scale on those in need. We provide that, but in our area here, there's not too many people in need. They may be in need, but they don't go to the YMCA. So we have all this extra money, so we'd like to give you a free membership. Wow, pretty nice. And I think I got a 1-year free membership. That's pretty sweet. But I said, I don't know anything about them. But my question to you out there, if you run a charity and someone says they need food and you give them food, is this like an integrity issue, a morals issue? Is it okay if they have a lot of money and a luxury vehicle and all? Is that okay to do, in your opinion? This is about you, in your opinion. Is this okay? Is this wrong? Should they not do that? Are they taking food for themselves? That could be just, is it like, oh, I'm sorry, we can't take you as a client to provide you any free food because we don't have enough, and this family's taking this where it could go to somebody else. Is that happening? I don't know. What do you make of that? What do you make of charities that give food to people? Do they have to give it to everyone, anyone that asks? Should there be a screening process? Is there a screening process, vetting process, a screen, whatever you want to call it? What do you think about that? I told him, I just don't know. And I told him, you know what? I'm not even one of those people who say, well, I don't want to get involved. I just can't give you the information. I don't know who works, who doesn't work. I don't know the hours I see them. It's just really random. I went out there today to rescue an alligator, and I saw somebody, but not every day do I have to go outside and rescue an alligator. I don't work at 9 to 5. So it's not like every day I'm pulling into the garage at 5:40 p.m. and I go and I leave the garage the next day at 8 p.m. I'm sorry, 8 a.m. I don't have a set schedule, so I just don't know. I just don't know. But what do you make of that? What do you think of that? What do you think? Should we have to, if not we, me, you and me, but should someone have to prove that they're in need? And if so, how do they do it? What do you think about that? I don't know what's going to go on with that situation. If I hear anything else, I'll let you know. But I'm not going to tell you who it is, their names, their genders. Just high-end SUV. High-end, did you say SUV? I think you did say SUV. A high-end SUV and a lot of adult toys. I think they mean like, you know, recreation equipment and that kind of stuff. So let me know what you think. What do you think? I'm going to go back to making balls. This is as far as I got. For step number 1 out of 15 steps I've accomplished. So got to get that done, and then I have to go and buy the inner workings of the toilet, because you know how the thing goes up and you flush and it goes up in that little bobber thing, supposed to when it gets this high, when it goes down, and then you put the water comes in and it goes up and it hits a certain level and it stops. Well, I have our bobber thing, or whatever that thing is called, buoy, whatever, that is hooked to the tube. It has a hole in it, so it does stop it, but then the water runs through the hole in the thing, and then it drops down, then it puts more water, and that's a waste of water. I don't like wasting things. You know, I like to use things. I like to use water, drink some water, have some coffee, make some balls, but I don't like wasting. So don't forget, please, please subscribe, like, and share, and answer my question, please. Can you answer this question down there? Do we ask for some kind of proof? Oh no, I've worked in food banks helping as a volunteer, worked with pets and pet things, volunteering, worked with veteran things, volunteering, and with the veterans you have to be a veteran. Sometimes with a dog or a cat, you have to bring the dog or cat in to have the microchip checked, and then I guess they kind of do that to check up on you as well. But what do you think about that? Can I just pick the phone and call for my Beverly Hills condominium? You know, yeah, I'm calling you for my $6 million Beverly Hills condominium. I don't feel like going out. My Lamborghini, yeah, use a lot of gas. Can you please bring me some free food? That's kind of an obvious thing. They probably would know. But I think with these people, they think something's up. So I don't know. I'm not going to get involved. All I said, and if they ask me, what did you tell those people? Tell them I said hi, hello, good night, Merry Christmas. That's all I know about you. Take care, everyone.